This is a dance for everyone that has tried and hopes that they could do more, but also the power in realizing when it's time to walk away. So I am so grateful to be able to do one last gentle dance.
Selma Blair has danced her last dance. The 50-year-old Cruel Intentions actress, who was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2018, spoke with her Dancing with the Stars partner, Sasha Farber, on Monday, and shared that she's decided to step away from the competition due to her health.
So, I've been, monitored and in touch with my doctors this whole process. I had these MRIs and the results came back, and it just all adds up to I can't go on with the competition. Pushed as far as I could.
I'm so sorry, Selma.
I'm sorry, Sash.
MS causes nerve damage that disrupts communication between the brain and the bones. So the Legally Blonde star went on to explain that this is just what's best for her health in the moment.
With a chronic illness, you do have special considerations, and my body is definitely taking a hit. It's way too much for the safety of my bones. There's just intensive bone trauma and inflammation among rips and tears, so I could do extensive damage that of course, I do not want.
Selma concluded that this is a good way for her to be an example to her 11-year-old son, Arthur. And Sasha shared how proud he was that she was able to make this decision, but that the final dance must go on.
I'll have to settle in and get back to being a mom and showing him I have to, pull back on something that I love doing, and sometimes you make hard decisions. But I really want to have, a last beautiful dance with you and bow out.
If you want to dance, it would be my honor. My main worry, it's your health. You're my champion.
The pair danced a waltz to What the World Needs Now and received kind feedback from the judges. Selma and Sasha received 10s from each of the judges, giving them a perfect score of 40 out of 40. Access Hollywood chatted with Selma at the beginning of the season, and she shared what it meant for her to be on a dancing show and how she was doing this to shine a light on MS.
I have a son. I have things I've gone through. I've done a lot of things in isolation. I wrote a book and things, and they're rewarding and wonderful. Thank you. I didn't mean to just be like, but the thing is, they're very isolating, and I didn't realize how much I craved some camaraderie, some support. I didn't realize, I think a lot of people might have been like that the last few years too, not just people that were, going through something health-wise. I think a lot of people have realized different things about themselves, what brings you joy. And this brings me an incredible amount of life and joy and vibrancy. And I also hope people can see that and know that there's things there for them if they're in a rut that things can change, and you can learn, and there can be wonderful, supportive people.
Why is it so important for you to say, look, I have MS, but I can do this and I will do this?
I've been very open about my MS and really try to talk about it and visibility for what it is for me. MS is different for everyone. I am not a spokesperson for everyone. I am me, but I think it's very important to have some visibility, and it eases me. I find things out about myself. At home I'm very different movement-wise than I am in front of people, or my voice differences or some dystonia can really be triggered. And so I would stay inside a lot more, or on my front lawn, blowing my leaves and, and seeing Sasha. So I think, it's time to shift. I want to live this life. I want to be here. I want to show my son that I want to move and do everything I can.